Hello everybody, hope you're doing very well and welcome back to another cryptocurrency technical analysis where I have a very good video for you all today. It is the Elliott Wave count of the bottom being in for Bitcoin. So this count actually took me about 3 to 4 hours to go through. I have gone through and made sure the Fibonacci relationships are very nice. It's symmetrical. It's, extremely valid. So I really hope that you enjoy this video. And yeah, it's going to be very educational and nice for, a trading perspective of a bull. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this. So yeah, very nice with the especially with the 5 waves ending here on the Z. So obviously we're looking at it as a W, X, Y, X, Z extended correction, with now being in wave 1, 2 coming up for the 3rd, which we'll cover later. So yeah, very nice count, and I hope that you enjoy. So I'm going to go through quickly obviously the extension in the 5th here, on then coming down into more detail of the extended correction. Okay, so obviously we're just looking at this is on the BitMEX chart, but looking at the 1, 2, 3, 4, then coming up for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within this 5th. Okay, very extended 5th wave. But yeah, obviously the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is how I've got that labeled. Okay. And then we get our correction. So high of 20,000, we come down for an A, a B, and a C. Okay, and let me tell you, at this point, because this was definitely a, how you'd be trading it in the moment. At this point, I can remember you are buying. Okay, as you see this come down, you are always buying at this low. Okay, because there's a few different reasons. You do get between a 618 and 786 retracement. Okay, and that's what you're looking to what you're looking for here, between the 618 and the 786. Where do we come down to? Between the 618 and the 786. But not just that, we also come up to the second wave of the extended 5th. Okay, so for that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we come down to the second wave of the 5th. Okay, and between the 618 and the 786. So without a doubt, at this point, you would have been looking for buys. Okay, without a doubt, when you see this coming down, you would have been looking for buys in the moment. Did it play out as a new impulse? No, it didn't. But you would have been technically been able to say a very strong retracement of and you did get a very nice ABC in here. You did come down between the 618 and the 786. So you could have definitely bought in here, and it wouldn't have played out overall as a new impulse, but we did obviously get another 1, 2, 3, which is now obviously labeled as an ABC in the X. Okay, so then we've got an ABC for the W, an ABC in the X. And I would just like to say to you that buying here was actually very nice, because it did give you over 100% gains. Okay, from the bottom to that top. Okay, you're looking at around 97% gain. Okay, so nothing to be smirked at. That's obviously a very nice gain. So there you have the W, then you've got an ABC in the X. Okay. And at this point, as we start to roll over, obviously the impulse of a new 5th wave coming up, or even the 3rd still being in, obviously ruled out totally as we fall down here. So then we've got the ABC, ABC, WX. What do we get again? ABC in the Y. And now we've got an ABC, ABC, ABC in the Y wave. Okay, so basically WXY. Have we then formed a new impulse here? No, we have not. And at this point, I can remember extremely well, I was one of the biggest bears in the whole cryptocurrency space, saying we are in such a bearish scenario right now. We are going to be forming this extended sort of correction, and we are in the descending triangle. And at this point, you would be surprised how many bulls there were still in the space, with people calling for new highs to be coming. Obviously, that is not how I was trading it. I was trading it very bearishly. Looking at this, obviously here we've seen some sort of symmetrical triangle, but obviously I was, calling this as a descending triangle, very bearish, expecting this to break down. Did it break down? Yes, it did. It was a very nice call. And yeah, if you've been following me long enough, you would have also made money with me on that shorts that we took from here. But if you're new here, then congratulations that you can now enjoy some top technical analysis with me. So yeah, let's go through what we have here on the extended X, okay, coming down for the end in the W, okay. We obviously have the ABC in the A, okay, ABC in the B, ABC in the C, ABC in the D, and then a smaller ABC in the E, okay, with this top upper wick, which then gives us our X wave. We have then seen an ABC at the ABCDE in the X wave, okay, and you can, this is totally valid. You see ABCDEs in X, okay. So then going back, we have the W, X, Y, X. To finish, we need to see another ABC or extended in the Z wave, okay, in the Z. So what do we have here? Okay, this was the challenging part, to try and get a nice finish to end down here. Okay, let's bring this up to the 4-hour chart and show you what I have in here. Okay, so I see this as two ends, obviously from the X wave, the top of the E, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, giving us our A wave. So A is in. Then what do we get? We get an A, B, C in the B. Okay, what I would say is this C wave is very small, but technically it's there. Okay, so you would be expecting, you know, really a nice one-to-one extension, but that would have obviously been giving very low prices. Where did we find support? We did find support. Okay, if you just see here on this trend line, taken from the top on the, what is this? Oh, I need to move this so it's currently. So from that top around the 8th of October, okay, 8th of November, apologies, 8th of November, and then extending this down to obviously where we found support in the end of, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, about 6 touches here on the 4-hour chart. So then we found support there with the psychological 3000, and there are some other Fibonacci extensions, retracements coming down to the 236 negative. So, you know, we did find in the end support around this 3100, but here we're looking at the Elliott Wave counts. And obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C in the B, coming down for a small C of a 1, 2, 3, A, B, C in the 4, 1, 2, 3. Let me zoom in here and show you, because this fifth wave was challenging, but you see here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, with 3 is obviously longer than 5. Okay, 1 is the longest, but 3 is not the shortest, so it's valid. Challenging, but you obviously can see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, to finish. And here on the 4-hour chart, the subdivision's there. Trust me, I've spent a long time going through this, and the subdivision is there on every single wave. Okay, and that obviously gives us our finish. So then when we zoom out, we have the potential of the bottom being in for Bitcoin. So then we would obviously finish with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming down in the W, X, Y, X, Z. Okay, and now we're forming the 1, 2, third impulse wave to move upwards. Okay, what I would say down here as well is you have to remember that we did get a very strong retracement, okay, all the way down really close, you know, within $300 of the 886. Okay, so it was a strong retracement. And if you look in terms of percentage from the high down to the low that we got to, you know, an 84% retracement. So, you know, this is, you know, technically, you know, this is, you know, a very nice retracement that we saw, a very strong, big retracement. So, you know, you have to have this in your mind that we have potentially finished down here. Okay, this other trend line that I have is taken from around the lows of the 31st of December 17, okay, extended on through the X wave and then coming down to touch the, you know, this 6th, 7th of November high, okay, and extended down across, okay. And as you can see here today, right now, we are starting to break above it. Okay, so this is telling, this you know, is obviously, if you're looking at this as a resistance trend line, nice for the bulls too. Okay, finally being able to break above that resistance. You know, this is a valid count, and then this is a 1, 2 coming up from maybe a 1, 2 of the third. Okay, so you know, you're looking here as a bullish scenario. This count obviously is the bullish scenario of the bottom being in for Bitcoin. Okay. What I would really quickly like to show you all is if we load up here on the indicators, you know, what helped us find support, moving average. We can just bring up the moving average, the simple moving average, which I love to use across the stock markets. Very, 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 very helpful if you look at this 200 weekly moving average. And you can just see here how Bitcoin, you know, did find support once, twice off of the 200 weekly moving average. This is a support that is held across all markets, all equities, you know, commodities, forex. This is a very respectable moving average to be trading off of for a long-term time frame trader. Okay, if you're you know, like an investment, you know, you're in this for long-term investments, the 200 weekly is an important, you know, metric to look at. And this just lines up nicely with the potential of the bottom being in where you've had 1, 2 touches. Okay, this video is just, you know, in my opinion, needed to, you know, bring your attention to these counts where, you know, Bitcoin could potentially have bottomed out right now. So I do hope that you have enjoyed this one. And yeah, I hope it's been pleasing for you and you've taken something beneficial from it. Okay, so obviously, yeah, just looking here, ABC in the W, ABC in the X, ABC in the Y, ABCDE in the X, and then coming down for an ABC to finish here with the Z wave. Okay, what I would show you as well is this 3000 region line support that I had here was obviously taken from this high on around the 9th of June, extended across to the low around the 15th of September, and you know, that was a support line. And just seeing here off of these candle closes, okay, from these candle closes, we did hold this, you know, block very nicely where we had obviously seen a old area of support here, the candle close here, okay, candle close, extending this across. You do see that in the end, that's where we found support for this trend line around with that support. So, you know, there's definitely a bullish scenario to be had here. I hope that you've enjoyed this and it's been very educationally beneficial for you. So thank you so much for watching. And yeah, if you've enjoyed, please give me a thumbs up and a comment. Very much appreciated. And I really do hope that you have a very good day. So thank you everybody so much. And I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you.